Good morning, guys. Captain Matt here. Welcome to another edition of Marathon Sport Fishing. You can see today got the LP on the boat with the sword reel on her, and I have the hooker on the boat as well. I'm heading offshore. We got a slicker here today in Marathon. I'm going to burn out, try to do a little sword fishing and see what else I can get into. The Mahi are still coming through pretty heavy, so maybe I'll get lucky and bang a few of them out on the way. We're going fishing today. So grab your life jackets and hang on, and welcome aboard. Okay guys, you're gonna wanna pay attention on this one. I'm gonna bust the lemon of Mahi out solo in less than 30 minutes. Okay guys, you want to hang in till the end of this video? I got some great footage of me doing a canal dive here because I blew my favorite knife into the canal on the bottom in 14 feet of water. Thunderstorms, I go, they're coming from your direction for some reason. Give you a big shout out, buddy. I got the hoodie on. On the way out, you get a lot of direct sun coming in from this side, so I like to wear the hood, otherwise my earballs get burnt. I go. I think that's your storm. All right, guys, double up here. Pot's off, this one's still on. Got two going, we got one going. Oh, double up again, double up. Looks like Mahi guys are jumping. Yep, big Mahi, big Mahi. What the hell's going on here? All right, I gotta do something here. That guy's dogging. These are big fish here. Big fish on here. I got the boat just in gear with one engine right now. I gotta speed it up just a little. On that rod is big. All right guys, gotta manage the shit show. I see the chicken flying by and I was like, holy crap, that's a big fish jumping back there. Great big bull. Get this guy into the boat here first thing. Flipper. Almost in the boat, in the boat, out of the boat, in the boat, out of the boat. Get in the box, get in the box. Holy crap, this is a big one here, guys. I seen him jumping back there, so. Equipment out of the way here. Okay, working the boat to the fish. All right, Jumping again out there. Big mahi here. This guy pulled a shitload of line on there. Just dumped it. Other one's pissed off in the box. So I saw a chicken running by and I'm like, where's the chicken going? Anytime you see a chicken and he's honking on it, going some direction or another, you want to know where he's going. Look over and I seen a few of his buddies and I'm like, immediately knew they were on mahi. This guy was dumping the line. I had two on and then this one got off. Then it got slapped again by another one. So right now I'm watching the birds. They are right up here right now. See what we got here. Fairly certain we got a big mahi is what I'm certain. Now when you get them up to the boat like this and a big fish, just take your time. The boat's in gear, it's just moving along. He just seen the boat a little bit ago, he kind of pulled off of it, he's coming up sideways here. Yeah, here he comes. It's like a nice bull here. And just take your time with him, get him up here. And you stick him in the head, just like that. Mahi on board, baby. All right, awesome, big fish, awesome. All right, got him in the box. So that was a shit show. I'm looking for my birds. We're just right here. Not seeing them. Had another boat just went flying by me. Didn't even notice. No clue I was on fish, nothing. Just kept going. Fish on. I knew I was going to catch one. We just went by a turtle. Oh, another nice mahi, guys. Another nice fish. I ran right over a turtle back there, and I knew we were gonna hook one right then. Double up. Double up. There we go. Two nice fish dropping back there. Who's coming first? This one's another nice, two more nice mahi, guys. Jumping like crazy. All right, we're gonna get this guy in first. I think he's closer yet, I think. Awesome, he's back there just jumping, giving us a show. I don't think what I'm gonna do is gonna work. This guy definitely coming up this side. That guy's farther back right now. He's going here. Gonna work up this side of the boat. Flip off the big rods, get them out of the way. baby. All right. They're a little big for flipping, but so the birds are on a big loggerhead turtle. What damn near bumped him with the boat. It ran right over him. Not often I use a cushion, but shit. You need one, you need one. So what I'm doing, guys, like I said, I'm watching. My birds are right over here now too. I'm watching them as I'm rolling through this with this fish. I'm just taking my time with him. I got about 50 inches of crank here. Taking my time. So important, guys, paying attention when you're coming out here. Like I said, I saw one bird flying by and I always don't look at what he's doing. If he's just going, I look at where he's going. So this was the first one that hit. Then we had two on at the same time. This was one of the first two. The other one popped off. Then the other one got back on. Again, the birds are straight off my rod tip right now. Since I'm fishing alone out here, you got a lot of stuff to do. See how this mahi's cruising up on top right there? He's right in the sun, unfortunately, but he's staying up on top. Get my gaff where I can use her. Look at that, just laying it right there. Birds are back there right now, just watching them. Looks like a nice fish here. Yeah, he's a big fish. All right, guys, you're going to notice I'm going to take the drag and click it down just a little bit here. I do this right there in case he gets by the boat and he tries to bolt so you don't snap him off. So when I grab the gaff, watch how fast I swing the gaff at him. They'll see that thing coming over the water and they'll take off if you don't. There we go. That's how you gaff them, guys. In the head, not in the damn guts. Yeah, that's a nice cow there, boy. Son, look at that. All right. That's a big fish. That's a 15-pounder right there. There we go. Get her blood. The heart's like right there in these fish. That one wouldn't fit in the box. All right. Get the boat going back on the birds are about at the nose of that Freightliner behind me. I got one more to go, guys. Again, the birds were working. Okay, they're right over here. I got them. They're working a big loggerhead turtle. All right, guys, I'm back on. Shit, I got another double going here. Shit. If you're having trouble catching mahi today, give me a holler. I'll help you out. So we got a double on here. Again, double. So as these fish are coming up to the boat, guys, you just want to see which way they're coming. I don't want them crossing, I know that. No crossing. Okay, this one's coming out to this side now. Okay, so what you can't see me do here, guys, I reach back, I've got 2 motors in gear on heading hold till I get that first fish clear of the second one. Then I reach back, dropped it down to single motor in gear right there. These are fall time mahi. These guys are big. I'm gonna keep that one there right at the moment. Decent fish. I'm gonna see what's on this one. If it's bigger or smaller. I don't even have the line out here. This one feels bigger than that one. Looks like they're about the same size. Pretty typical. Once they start going to the other side, you ain't getting them back. It's just how they're hooked. This one's a little bigger, I think. Either way, we're gonna give him the flipper into the box, baby. Okay, mahi in the box. Oh. Yeah, this one's a little bit smaller here. Guy's a little smaller, guys. Still pulling a little drag. He's not happy. He'll be happy. We're gonna get him released here. Yeah, he's just a little, about the same size, but I think he's a little smaller. There's a gaff. He's hooked good. Did he get off? Okay, he popped it. Was just grabbing the D-hooker. All right, guys. That's a wrap. All right, guys. I'm going to show you. Here's where I got into the mahi. I went around and picked up a piece of trash. I picked up a piece of trash right here. Got back on my line. I turned the corner here, the birds were over here. 8:39 a.m. So at the time I got the 5th one in the boat, 9:06, 8:39 to 9:06. Somebody do the math on that. But anyway, so that's how I busted out 5 mahi in less than 30 minutes. 2 rods, 3 doubles on each side. And out of the 2 doubles, I hooked and lost one 2 of the 3 times. So I had 8 mahi on in less than 30 minutes. It's all about situation awareness and watching what's going on around you. Mahi are starting to come in now, so I'm going to show you how I like to clean mahi. And we're going to do a little catch and cook with this guy. When I start cleaning mahi, first thing I like to do is come up right around the tail and like to cut through right here. I like to outline the fish, so I'm just going to take the knife. I'm going to go up underneath at an angle like this, up underneath the skin, up into the head here from the back, just to break through the skin on the initial cut. The reason I start from back to front is because the fish's scales are layered and they go over the top of each other from front to back. If you're coming this direction, you're cutting up underneath the scales. You're not cutting through them, you're just coming underneath them. On mahi, where they got really small scales, not that big of a deal, but when you get to bigger fish, instead of cutting this direction, you're cutting through all the scales. This direction, you're just going up underneath them. An outline, come up around the head. So the fish is basically outlined right now. Table cleaned off. I like keeping my fillet table nice and clean. So we got the fish outlined. I don't pull the skin off there. It's just not, to me, that's, you know, you can do it like that, but you leave the outer membrane. There is some bloodline on the outside of that fish as well. So as we're filleting the fish, I just kind of come down until I hit the backbone. The backbone is pronounced on these. It sticks up, probably up at 1/8 to 1/4 of an inch on a fish this size. I get down to the tail, I'm going to roll the knife up over the backbone. It's going to come up and over like this. You'll see me doing this here in a second. You can see how nice and clean it's coming off. There's pin bones that run right at that section of the fish you got to cut through. It's going over the rib cage. You spin it here so you guys can see. I'm right up to the rib cage right now. The pin bones come off the side of the rib cage right here, and they go straight out into the meat. Cutting through the last rib bone. So here's your fillet. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, but you can see how well that fish is filleted. There's hardly any meat waste on there at all. So for the rest of the fillet here, first of all, I'm going to take the knife and come in about 1 inch from the bottom. Just pick the fillet up, make an incision right there. I'm going to start my back cut. And I'm going to use it's like a kitchen bread knife or something. It's dull. The dull knife will not cut through the skin near as easy. So you're going to want to get your fillet, I'd like to pull it up on the edge of the table here. Stick your finger through the little hole once you get going, because the skin will kind of actually stretch. So knife's just laying flat. I'm just trying to hold it flat as I'm pulling it. You can see the skin stretching on the fish as I'm taking it off. Boom. Got a little bit of bloodshot here, probably where a gaffing incident occurred with this fish. So you can see on the back I've got a little bit of tendon left, but on the fillet itself you can see there's like not an eighth, maybe a 1/16 to an eighth, a 1/16 inch on there that I've left of meat on there. It's got a lot of tendon and some bloodline in it. So give it a second, rinse the table back off. So this is the top side, this is the bottom side of the mahi. The next thing we're going to remove the bloodline. Do the bottom side first. This piece rolls around a little bit if you do the top side. So I'm kind of cutting in at an angle like this. Just going to get the bloodline out of her. So I filleted at that little bit of an angle. You can see the bloodline is all the way off the fish here. Same with the top side. Again, the knife's going to go at a slight angle as we're cutting in and removing the bloodline, because it's kind of in the form of like a V almost on the fish. Bloodline's off. He's been eating scraps all morning here at the table, so after that just slice it up into whatever size pieces you'd like. And that's a perfectly prepared piece of mahi. I mean, the meat looks fantastic. If you strip the skin off of them, outline and pull it off, you have a lot of membrane on the back of the fish. I don't personally like that. I like them nice and cleaned up just like this. Hey guys, you're probably wondering why I got this hanging off the fillet table going down into the water, and why my dive gear is on the back of my boat. That's because somebody accidentally blew his favorite fillet knife. Somebody accidentally blew his favorite fillet knife down there. So I'm going to go in and see if I can find it. I'm going to bring you along with me. I do have the mask cam as well. Want to try it? All right, guys, you could hear Mark laughing his ass off there as I'm getting ready to jump in here. You can see the gack floating down the canal. That's a bunch of stuff coming out of the bottom of the mangroves, just rotted vegetation and stuff, but it is nasty, at least for diving. Laughing his ass off at what I'm doing.
Can't dive alone, I'm watching.
Yeah, he's my buddy today. Okay. There goes nothing. Where's my beam at? That's another question. Okay, I gotta go over here. No. That was gonna be a little tricky, but we're in. All right, guys, here we go. Game on. As you can see by the visibility, there is no visibility. That's why I dropped the line down the cutting board. I'm making my way over there right now. I'm kind of checking down in the water just to see how far away can I see it. Pretty much, I got to get to the point where I'm going to be just about touching the line where I can see it. There you can see I can reach out about an arm's length away. As I start going down it, you're going to see the clarity is going to open up a little bit in the bottom of the canal. The canal is about 14 feet deep right there, depending on the tide. About 6 feet off the bottom, it opens up, great visibility, and voila, there is the knife. While I'm down there, I'm going to check out a couple other things. We were laughing. First of all, there's a bunch of manatees burning around, and there's a pile of tarpon in here as well. You're going to see one burned by me here shortly. There was one of them zipped by the screen there. I don't know if you could see them. There's another one that burns by me. The manatees, I think, took off when I jumped in. I was checking out. There was a bucket down there, just kind of seeing while I'm down here, what else is down here. A little bit of silt there. I cleaned a couple fish the other day. You could see the skin laying there. There was one carcass there. There's Mr. Tarpon. He's back. One carcass laying down there, and I'd cleaned a few fish. I'm not sure who's in there eating them, but I definitely don't want to sit down here long and find out that it's Mr. Bull Shark and bump into him. Hey guys, Captain Matt here. Thanks for tuning in to today's adventure. Just as a reminder, keep your eyes peeled when you're running offshore, guys. If I wouldn't have been paying attention, I would have seen that chicken go flying by the boat. I would have never busted a limit of mahi in less than 30 minutes. If you haven't already, please smash that subscribe button. I know there's a lot of you guys watching that have not subscribed yet. Please go ahead and hit that. If you liked today's video and thought it was good content, give me a thumbs up on the like button. Captain Matt, signing off for today.